Ram. Welcome to another one of my videos. Thank you for. We will start with the two mantras. One of my favorite mantras I use to help me know and be aware of my oneness with God and to be an instrument of not my but thy will, O Lord. To surrender to the intelligence of the universe, to the laws of the universe. To know that it's really God that's doing it all. It's Dina Bandhu Dina Nath, Mere Dore Tira Hath, which translates to compassionate friend, compassionate Lord, my puppet strings are in your hand. We'll do that one before we move on to the second one. Dina Bandhu Dina Nath, Mere Dore Tira Hath. Dina Bandhu Dina Nath, Mere Dore Tira Hath. Dina Bandhu Dina Nath, Mere Dore Tira Hath. Compassionate friend, compassionate Lord, my puppet strings are in your hand. Dina Bhandhu Dina NathMere Doreterhath. Dina Bandhu Dina Nath Mere Dore Tirahath. Dina Bandhu Dina Nath Mere Dore Tirahath. Compassionate friend, compassionate Lord, my puppet strings are in your hands. Now we'll continue to the mantra, favorite mantra, to see the perfection in everything, all that is held in His will, to surrender, to allow, that allows me to love everything and fall into love itself by being it, trusting the unfolding. Om, glory to the Lord of the universe, who removes in a moment the troubles of devotees and the sufferings of the poor. Om, glory to the Lord of the universe, which is Om Jaya Jagadesha Hari. Swami Jaya Jagadesha Hari. Bhakta Janana Ki Sankata. Dina Janana Ki Sankata. Kishana Me Duta Kare. Om Jaya Jagadesha Hare Hare Hare. Om glory to the Lord of the universe, who removes in a moment the troubles of devotees and the sufferings of the poor. Om glory to the Lord of the universe. So, Dina Bandhu Dina Nath Mere Dore Tirahath is compassionate friend, compassionate Lord, my puppet strings are in your hand. So we'll do that and then switch to Om glory to the Lord of the universe, who removes in a moment the troubles of devotees and the sufferings of the poor. Om glory to the Lord of the universe. Dina Bandhu Dina Nath Mere Dore Tirahath. Dina Bandhu Dina Nath Mere Dore Tirahath. Om Jaya Jagadesha Hari. Swami Jaya Jagadesha Hari. Bhakta Janana Ki Sankata. Dina Janana Ki Sankata. Kishana Me Duta Kare. Om Jaya Jagadesha Hari. Now, let's move on to what I've read today from Proverbs. But before, we'll start off with my guru, Nimkarali Babaji Maharaji, a quote of his, and a photo, a beautiful photo of him in a red Baba blanket. Such a beautiful radiant being. Ram, 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 ram. He says, even if a person hurts you, give him love. by Maharaji Ji. Even if a person hurts you, give him love. Be like Gandhi or Christ, whether they shame or hurt you. Love everyone. What do you mean you certainly don't hold back by that? Ram Ram. Namaste. Thank you for joining. Now, we'll continue with the by a post by Ramdas. You and I are not only here in terms of the work we're doing in ourselves, we are here in terms of the role we're playing within the systems of which we are a part of. If you look at the way change affects people that are unconscious, change generates fear, fear generates contractions, contraction generates prejudice, bigotry, and ultimately violence. You can watch the whole thing happen, and you can see it happen in society after society after society. The antidote for that is a consciousness that does not respond to change with fear. That's as close to the beginning of that sequence as I can get. Thank you. I am in love with my practice. I mean, we're not going anywhere, right? We might as well get on with it. How much of who I was yesterday is defining who I am today? How much can I allow who I am today to be totally open and tuning and responding to the situation, which includes everything I was yesterday, but also all that I will be tomorrow? I have learned since I have gone through so many transformations of who I know myself to be and how it is that I must assume that those will continue. There's no reason to assume they won't, although they may not, because I can't know that. So I'm not planning to continue to be who I am forever. It will keep changing. Beautiful quote, which is very timely. What's going on now in the world is God's word is blunt about Black Lives Matter, All Lives Matter, etc. If you show partiality, you are committing sin and are convicted by the law as transgressors. That's James 2:9. Partiality translates prosophilia, meaning to show favoritism or prejudice, to treat one person as inherently better than another. Such prejudice is sin. Now we'll continue on with the Bible verses I was reading today. Proverbs 28 and 29. They call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. A wound and dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away. For jealousy is the rage of a man, therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. He will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts. A woman, and then I read chapter 7 of the Proverbs, warnings, which gets up into a summary, then I go on to the verse at the end of it. Chapter 7. A woman, a temptress, a prostitute, a woman that cheats on her husband, that runs away from home, an immature teen, etc. Such seduction, her house is the way to hell, going down to the chambers of death. The last part, her house is the way to hell, going down to the chambers of death, is the verse. Chapter 10, the Proverbs of Solomon, 977. Treasures of wickedness profit nothing, but righteousness delivereth from death. And then he becometh poor, dealeth with a slack hand, but the hand of the diligent maketh rich. I really like this because it expounded righteousness delivereth from death. To love forever is to live forever. Righteousness delivers from death. Righteousness delivereth from death. Thank you for joining. All my love and respects. Ram. Stay tuned to more videos in the future. I can do nothing for you but work on myself, and you can do nothing for me but work on yourself. May we be diligent in our practice. Thank you for watching Average Joe.